Welcome back to Character Select.
Just a little bit.
It was just a stupid room. I need to switch my armor back out.
Getting good armor.
Man, I have 3 things of Nova armor? Oh no, they're summoning in some dude.
A yellow triangle.
God, I just want to get...
Hey guys, I'm not as much fun as my brothers. The big guy.
What brothers?
I'm not as much fun as my pointy-faced brother. I'm just a big spiky ogre.
Pointy-faced brother? I'm not actually tired,
Don't
I'm just
yawn,
yawning
you're
like
making
I
me
am,
yawn.
sorry.
And when I yawn, you'll yawn. You just healed that guy.
Thank you. Thank you for healing me.
Have I ever told you about the the Grand Canyon trip from hell?
I don't think so.
It's a good story. So, this was... God. This was like 7 or 8 years ago now. Just ridiculous. So, my whole family having gone to... Or, my immediate family having gone to Vegas once before. Which is a whole other story because I'm the youngest in my family and I was 20 at the time.
Okay.
So you can imagine how that went. So everybody having gone to Vegas once before decided, you know what, we want to go to Vegas again. So let's get everybody's significant other and we'll go as like a whole group and everybody will have fun and it'll be great.
Entire family fortune in one go.
I don't gamble, so, you know, whatever. Oh, a speed tab. I got a speed tab.
Drugs.
No, wait. Speed. Oop, wrong button. Oh, he has 15 speed. It's still not double stars. It must be 16. Anyway, oh, I got another speed tab! Son of a bitch! Star, sweet. So everybody goes to. So we all go to the Grand Canyon. For the record, I have 2 brothers and a sister. They're all older than me, which I believe I alluded to with the fact that I was the youngest in my family. And oh god, those things are frightening. I'm sorry, I'm saying a lot because I'm trying to remember this story specifically. My sister-in-law that's married to my oldest brother is also 6-7 months pregnant at this point, I believe. And we also go in October, so it's the off-season. And going from where we live in the Northeast to Vegas in October is like going from... It's like going from a sauna to a desert, because that's effectively what we were doing. A cold sauna to a desert, I should say. So we get there. To save money, we took the red eye, which is, you know, normally a good idea. By the time that our plane had landed... Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry, I gotta skip back. We got to the airport... We had an hour before our flight. The airport is an hour away from our home. Everybody was ready to go. My mom forgot her driver's license. And they will not let you on a plane without photo fucking ID. So we barely got that, you know, sorted out. We had to vouch for my mom and all that shit. It was crazy ridiculous. It's boss time. And, so we finally got there. The plane lands in Vegas at local time 2 o'clock in the morning. So we were exhausted. The trip to the Grand Canyon, which was... You had to book it in advance. The shuttle was picking us up from the hotel at 7 in the morning.
5 hours?
No, I'm sorry. The bus was going to the meeting center from where the bus to the Grand Canyon would be leaving. That bus, the second one, would be leaving at 7. The bus was coming to pick us up at 5. So we got 3 hours of
Why
sleep.
even bother sleeping?
So we slept on... Yeah. So we slept on the way to the shuttle station, whatever, because we were tired. But it was only like 30 minutes while they were picking up other people and blah, blah, blah. We get there, they make us stand around for literally an hour and a half before before we get on the bus. The first thing the bus driver says, nobody sleeps on my bus, because if you guys fall asleep, I'm going to fall asleep, and then we're all going to crash. Which was obviously just a stupid thing that he says, but if he saw anybody sleeping, he woke you up.
Wow.
So the bus left at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We got to the Grand Canyon at about 2 in the afternoon, because we went to the south edge of the Grand Canyon. We were at the Grand Canyon itself for maybe 2 hours, and it was really cool. The Grand Canyon is an amazing sight, and if you ever get the chance, you should see it, because it's phenomenal. I can't even describe it.
I need to go see it sometime.
Yes, you do. We get back on the bus at about 5 o'clock, and the first thing that we hear after we get back on the bus is somebody saying, oh yeah, one of the tour guides told me that if you've never been to the Grand Canyon, it really doesn't matter what side you go to, because it's all going to be the same anyway for your first time. And I'm like, wait, so we could have gone to the west side or the east side or whatever it is of the Grand Canyon on a trip that would have taken us an hour instead of 5? So we're all losing our shit at this point. By the time we get back to Vegas and get back to the hotel, I shit you not, it's midnight. We're all running on 3 hours of sleep. My brother's wife, my youngest older brother's wife, was sitting as far away from everybody as possible. My sister was curled up into a tiny little ball, and if you touched her, she would have killed you. She was ready to do that. My wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, was like, if you tried to say anything, she just kind of gave you that look like, if you continue with this train of thought, your face is getting ripped off and then I'm shoving it up your ass. So consider carefully whether or not you want to continue.
Gotcha.
The next day, everybody slept in until about 10 o'clock the next day, which was fantastic. But the next day, it was literally a case of how, because my oldest brother didn't actually go with us. But the next day, they were like, oh, how was the Grand Canyon? We don't want to talk about it. Shut your fucking face. We're not talking about it. Just shut up. Just shut up.
It's almost like you should have scheduled that for later.
Well, we were trying to save money, which was our second mistake.
Check the schedules first.
It was... Oh my god, like, we still, like, it's been 7 years since that happened. I think it's been 7 or 8 years since that happened. We still talk about it as the worst trip anybody's ever been on. And my parents, you know, I'm not going to say my parents are old, but they got you
some
know,
miles.
they're twice my age. It's the worst trip they've ever been on.
I would love to go on a vacation, just like, shitty or not, like, even if it's the worst thing. Go out and see something awesome.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to see. But, I mean, the best way to do it is to find what's close to you first.
I live in...
Don't go across country just because you want to gamble, because fuck that.
I want to see something awesome. I mean, I've been in Vegas. I slept through it. We were just driving through, but...
That's a shame, because I gotta say, the Vegas Strip is one of the more amazing things.
My brother won $20 at a slot machine at a gas station. I got slot machines everywhere. It's ridiculous.
Oh, there's another story from that trip. No, wait. Sorry, the story's from this one's from our first Vegas trip.
Well, this is Chrono Trigger. Go back in time some more.
There was a point where, on the first trip, like I said, the first time we went to Vegas, I was 20. So technically, I was allowed in casinos as long as nobody asked me how old I was. As soon as somebody asked me how old I was kicked out. Because you can't be in a casino if you're under 21. So what happened was the last night that we were there, my brother, my dad, and my other brother all went to the Stratosphere, which is on the I want to say it's like the far eastern end of the strip, and it's like a Space Needle wannabe, so you can go up to the top and see the whole strip from up there, and it's really cool. But they went to the casino there because that was just the last place that we ended up going to for the night, and they were like, sure, why not? They literally gambled all night.
Did they make any money?
Like, we were flying out...
Okay.
They did. My oldest brother made like $200. My other brother made like $100 or something like that. So they made out. But the best part of the story is that... well, Chrono's dead. Right around... right around 5 o'clock in the morning. Because the casinos in Vegas never close. Well, I'm gonna run away. Shit. I can't run away.
Is this gonna be a first game over?
God, I hope not.
When's the last time you saved?
It has been a while.
It's been a while since I don't know the lyrics to that.
I think these guys are counterattack only though, so... Or their normal attacks aren't as powerful as the counterattacks. Anyway, so right around 5 o'clock in the morning, because Vegas never sleeps and the casinos stay open all night. Yeah, Chrono's dead again. Son of a bitch. After my brothers and my dad have been at the same table all night, they're finally joined by somebody new, who, when the drinks come around, because you can get free drinks as long as you're gambling in some casinos. I don't know if that's still true.
Get you loose so you'll spend more money.
Yeah. But, and Mage is dead. So the drink girl comes around for like the 7th or 8th time. My brothers have been drinking rum and cokes all night. And she comes up to the new guy and says, hey, do you want something to drink? And he's like, yeah, can I have a coffee? My younger, oldest brother goes, you can get coffee? And she's like, yeah, we've got pretty much every drink. And he's like, oh my god! I'm gonna have a coffee! And like another rum and coke! Like, it was the best thing in the world. Oh, they were... I think they slept on the entire trip home. My dad got food poisoning on that trip. Just every time we've been to Vegas, it's been a horror show. Something has inevitably gone wrong. Why they thought taking me to Vegas at the age of 20 was a good idea, I'll never know. Because they refused to answer that question.
There's plenty of stuff to do in Vegas when you're only 20. Prostitutes?
Nope, illegal.
Prostitutes are illegal. The escorts are perfectly legal. Oh.
No,
really?
It's illegal if you're under 21.
Really?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. Also, prostitution is not legal in Vegas. Prostitution is legal the town over. So, when you go to Vegas, you will always see people standing on the standing on the corners with those little with these little flyers, and they'll just slap it against their hand, go slap, slap, and hand it out or hold it out to you. That's their advertisement for a hooker, basically. But they can't say anything. If they say anything, then it's solicitation, and then they can get arrested. But as long as they don't say anything and you willingly grab the flyer, then they can do that. And as long as you actually meet the hooker outside of Vegas limits, then it's legal.
I don't know why that shit's just not legal
it's
in
like,
general. It would be so much easier if it were, because you could have, decent oversight. You don't have the shitty pimps. and the drug addictions and all that.
I feel like there's probably
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
sure.
of reasons. Mostly moral, but whatever.
Moral reasons are just weird. Because not everybody has the same set of morals. I mean, some are just like obvious, like don't
Yeah.
kill. But you know, having sex for money, women have a right to, you know, choose what to do with their body. So do men. I mean,
It's... I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other, to be honest.
I feel about prostitution the same way I feel about marijuana. Neither have I.
I've
but I
never
think it
done
should be
marijuana.
legal. There are prescription drugs and recreational drugs that are legal that are worse. Alcohol, cigarettes,
Yeah. So that's the common
and
argument.
all sorts of prescription drugs. Fucking worse. I'll fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. For what it's worth, I don't disagree. What the... this is the last
How
sub-boss
many
in this place, by the
bosses
way.
are there?
3 more, but they're all back-to-back.
So what
So
you're
it's not
saying is
actually
we're
that
getting
bad.
close to the end. How much longer
Yep.
till we fight Lavos?
20 minutes?
Sweet.
Yeah, it's... Oh, that guy just died. Alright, whatever.
Was he not supposed to die?
Nobody's learning.
You weren't expecting it?
No, it's just, he's one of those weird bosses. Yeah. So these little these rocks that we've been getting, by the way, are, special items. So, basically, every triple tech requires, Chrono, because he's required to be in the game for most of it. The black rocks allow you to invoke triple techs without Chrono.
Okay.
But because Chrono is awesome, I never bother. Some of them are really interesting, but some of them are just like, what are you thinking? Alright, so we're ready.
Yes.
Moving on. Is this it?
Maybe.
Oh, it totally is. Next time on Character Select, we're gonna go and finish
Boss
the
rush
Black Omen and
time.
fight Lavos. It still won't be the end of the finale, though. I'm sorry.
Next time on Character Select.
Alright.